how do you know that the spirit within me, I'm a man, but the spirit within me is a female?
I usually check. When you call me, I usually check. When you call me, give me your name, then I'll check. I use mirror to check.
You use mirror?
I use mirror to check. I use mirror and I use cowring to check. I can just check and tell you.
Have you checked your...
This morning when you are about to wake up, your first call was from a man. It was your first call from your phone. It was a man who called you.
Hey! Aye!
Yeah, you can even think back.
Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of Tap Send. People, Tap Send is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana. If you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Send on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on Tap Send.
Tap Send. Send more, spend less.
I'm Sika. With all due respect, subscribe to Television Sika for your exclusive interviews. My guest, first time on this platform. He's called Sika. Sika. He has a message. Stick and stay. After this commercial break, we will start the discussion. He will share his message with us. As usual, I will ask that technical questions you want me to ask. I'll be right back. Asase amanso twenda ho ehu so pani kwapi akrama ni panyenim asase ne de amanso twibianda ho na da ho no tetrete so himpom bi enim eno de bebi a wunya bi ato a ene Nasco Properties die nika ewo Nasco Properties wato asase na wiaje ho nkrata ne bibia no ope wo mo mbesi ama wa jai omo qualified construction team adan bia ope bia ombe kukurasi wonum kinkren Nasco Properties for farmland asase yantama yade yekua ewo Winneba ne Cape Coast Quantimpon ne so Simbrofo a eben Apam Junction Nasco Properties insase ne twehyiam bia ye
Kaswa Winneba Road Dominase near the new Agbogloshi Onion Market Kaswa Winneba Road Akrampa near Fetek Akraba Kaswa Bojiasi Road Papase near Richmond School Complex Pram Old Ningo near Ningo Secondary School Tema Akosombo Road Shai Hills Osudoku Frey 0240 221-212 0277-071-717 and 0302-864-956. Nasco Properties,
your realtor for life. I'm back. Sika is seated in a grand style. Sika, hope all is well.
Inshallah, alhamdulillah, we thank God. Everything is going well.
What's the meaning of Hamdulillah?
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Just I said alhamdulillah and I translated it. I thank God.
Oh, okay.
Everything is going well.
Okay, so after speaking the Arabic, you quickly explain it into English.
Yes, so that people will understand. Alhamdulillah, it means I thank God.
Okay. I like your outfit. Quality.
Thank you.
Is it from the north or you bought it here in the south?
It's from the north. It's from the north. If you want, I'll let them give you a special one like this, so that you also be wearing it.
Thank you very much in advance. Can you increase the volume of your voice a little bit for me? But first and foremost, who is Sika?
If you hear the name of Sika, Sika is someone who is very humbled, respectful, and he used to help people. I used to give those who need my help, but not those who don't need. You can see me and you may not need my help, but Sika means I give people who need my help. If you need my help, I'm there for you.
So, in summary, you wouldn't force anyone to come and see you?
No. Sika don't force people to see him. I'm someone who is just there. If you need my help, if you stretch your hands for help, that means you want to cross the bridge. I'll help you cross the bridge. When I help you to cross the bridge, maybe you also help someone one day. I may not be there, but it may like I'll pass away. And one day if you see my family or someone who needed help and the person was very closer to me, you can also help the person. So Sika is very simple.
Sika, at a point in time, called me and he said, Siki, I have a message for your people. When am I coming on your platform? And I said, today. God so being good, we are here. And we will start a discussion for you to tell, my audience the message you have for them. But before we proceed, if you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, ebi a nana, oba, omame, but every now and then, skano odimo bia na rabasate kwa iran system. Now, sa new money na switch. Tap send is in now. I ne yaman for send is ke free abroad me ma bedu Ghana. Fast and reliable. O UK now send is kana bedu Ghana. There's all ya ne said. Ibusa promo code na kase TVCK. If you are in the UK instantly you will get £5. A sign say we use TVCK as your promo code. O Europe and also nka UK one, Germany, Italy, Belgium, France, Netherlands, including in Trim. We use the promo code TVCK and also we have €5. Canada and Sony USA for also use the promo code TVCK and have $10 instantly. Fast and reliable. Tap. Send. My guest is Sika. Sika, we are back.
Thank you.
Okay. Should we proceed? Will you hold the baton first, or I should ask the question?
Just throw me the question. When you throw me the question, I'll answer it for the viewers to get it clearly. Because we are here because of them, and they are there because of us.
Okay. Currently, the economy is extremely bad. Things are not happening. This is not politics. We are being factual. That's the fact of the matter. Even the president attests to that fact. He said, oh yeah, sure, the hardship is aware and all. Now, as spiritualist, you are a spiritualist, right?
Yes.
What are you people doing to help push the economy?
You know, everybody and his part and what he's doing for himself. Because for us, we don't sleep. And I don't know about other spiritualists or I don't know other people, how they do. But I know, for me personally, I know that pastors, imams, malams, spiritualists, they don't sleep. Everybody prays that everything goes successful for the country. And not about the country, and everything goes successful for the world. It's not about only Ghana. The whole world is facing that crisis now, as we are talking. They are facing it. But there are so many solutions to kill a cat. You can use the other options. If option 1 did not come, you can use option 2.
But I want your answer from spiritual point of view. Spiritism.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so break it down.
That's what I'm saying, that there is so many ways to kill a cat.
Tell us some of the ways.
Fine. The ways is that don't sit that and say there is no money. If you want to be rich, you can be rich. If you want to get money, you can get money. But make sure that you contact the right person. You understand? If you don't contact the right person, you may find out that the little you were having in your hands will also fly like a bird. Because now you won't have your money and you won't even get help from them. So try that the person you contact being the right person for you to contact. So that at the end of the day, the person will not lie to you. You can also get in touch and be blessed of the spiritual money so that you can use it to face those crises we are facing in this world right? Of the financial issues we are also facing. You can face everything, clear it out, but don't be sitting down and say there is no money. You have to search. If you are not searching for something, you can get the good results. And everything you are doing in this world, there is fake and there is original. For surely you can mistakenly buy the fake one, but it does not stop you from reaching your destination. If you are traveling and you don't reach your destination, don't say you are tired, and don't say maybe you have met so many people and they have lied to you or they have defrauded you because of that you are tired of spiritualists. No, make sure that you listen to what the person have for you, the message the person have, and you yourself decide for yourself. You need to believe the person before going to the person. If you don't believe him, you don't need to go to the person. You understand?
Okay, so I don't know if you are the right person for me to ask you this question, but the fact that you are a spiritualist, you're supposed to answer me. Now, can the spirits, from spiritual point of view, can you people help us to tame the dollar? Because the dollar is on a boat speed. The dollar is running so fast, and the city can't catch the dollar. In Spiritism, can something like that be worked out? Like, can it be possible for you, the spiritualists, to gather and help tame the dollar?
You know something? It's from the that is a political side, and it's from the president and his association.
No. We are not. You see, let me be frank with you. You, regardless, let's not use Ghana as case study. I'm just asking a straight question that can.
But that's when it can be done. When we usually pray, it can be done.
If it can be done, then the Ghana's own too can be done.
For sure, it can be done. You know something? That's what I'm saying. If the right people do not even approach you to do it, why are you going to do it? If I know that I'm not facing a financial problem, you are not facing a financial problem, you don't have a problem with that. If the dollar is rising, whatever the dollar is rising, you don't have a problem with that. You will still stay in the country. There's no need for you to run away. Or there's no need to be crying that the dollar is rising and the cities cannot even match up at the dollar. No. So far as I'm not facing those financial problems, and there is a prayer that we can just do and everything will solve at once. Yes, there is a prayers.
Normal prayers, or it needs something.
No. It's not. It's spiritual prayers. We just gather the things that we'll use for the prayers and deliver the sadaka, and everything will be done successful. But before we do that, I myself, I can't just pick up, buy the things and say that I'm going to do it for Ghana. No. It needs to be everything has to be done with the right way. So that's why I said that right people have to approach you before you do it, because they are now holding everything. So they have to approach you before you do. If you are entering a house and you don't ask of the landlord and just enter and do something, you know, at the end of the day you'll be blamed for that, or you'll be wholly responsible for that. So you need to get the landlord of the country.
That's the president.
You see.
Okay. So fast forward, we've talked about the country. Now let's talk about individual. I mean, can someone's destiny be changed? Can someone, try as much as possible to take what it doesn't belong to him from someone spiritually?
Yeah, it does.
Because prior to this interview, you were talking about something. I want you to take your time and throw more light on it for us to have that discussion.
We have something we call Karima. Karima. Everybody has his or her Karima.
Karima, is it an Arabic word?
Yes, Karima. So then the Karima.
What does that mean?
And the Karima is just like your spirit, your own spirit. I have my own spirit, you have your own spirit. Since we were born, it is a natural spirit God gave to everybody. And if you don't know your Karima, if you don't know your spirit, it will be disturbing you. Because sometimes you go in for rice, and just you go in and buy rice. Maybe the rice you buy at that time, it was not good. It is not good for your system. So if you eat it, the rice will act you. So it's the same thing as the Karima. If you don't know your Karima, you don't know the things you have to involve yourself in, the things you have to eat and the things you have not, you are not supposed to eat, and the things you are not supposed to do. You understand? And every human being, we have it. So if you don't know your Karima very well, you will find out that your destiny, you won't even know what they call destiny. There are a lot of them. People outside there who don't do what they call destiny. He just like the person just hear the name destiny, but he doesn't know how to tackle his destiny. And they can pick your destiny, they can change your destiny from you. Maybe your destiny was to be a president or to be the vice president. Someone can take your destiny out of you.
How does it work?
How does it work? That's why I said, if you don't know your Karima, or if you don't know how you handle your spirit, if your spirit run away from you, anyone can do something bad to you.
How do you know your Karima?
How do you know your Karima?
Yes.
Simple to know your Karima is that you need to consult a spiritualist. And not every spiritualist knows what I'm talking about. You can consult someone and just tell you that you are married to a spiritual husband. You have a spiritual... No. You can never marry to a spiritual husband.
There is nothing like spiritual husband.
Listen, we are human beings. I'm seeing you, you are seeing me. I'm not invisible. You are not invisible. If I was invisible, then you are also invisible. You understand? It means that if I have powers, you have powers to see me. If I have powers to do something, maybe you also have the powers to do the same thing, but not to match up what I have, or not for me to match up what you have. And there is nothing that comes in that you have. No spirit can come and marry you. in spiritually.
Hold on, I need to ask a question. Does it mean you don't believe anything like spiritual marriage?
I'm saying that there is nothing that we call spiritual married.
Really?
No.
But haven't you heard some before? Or
what it normal does, and they conclude that spiritual marriage is not spiritual marriage.
But it's what?
You know, as I told you that your Karima, that is, I'm still under it. You may be married to you may have your spirit may be a female spirit. You understand?
But then a male in physical, but within me.
Within you, your spirit is a female spirit.
Really?
Yes. So whenever you will find out yourself around.
Hold on. Explain further. How? How that? Okay.
So if your spirit is a female spirit, whenever you find out yourself involving yourself with a woman to get married to the person, or whenever you dated someone, or you involve yourself in a relationship with someone, you find out that finally nothing. It's not like you do something wrong, but you just wake up and there will be a problem within you and that person. You understand? And you will not be understanding it. Even if you go and married, you will not give birth. One, if you go and married, the marriage will not last even 1 year. So people will see you as a bad man. They will tell you that no, you are not having a good heart, because you are already married to 3 different wives, and all of them have run away from you. But it is not your fault. It's the spirit that you are holding, because the spirit is a female spirit. And you know, people, the female spirit you are having got jealous of the female people, ladies that you involve yourself with. So she will be driving them away, not that you are married to the person. You cannot marry to the person who gave you to the spirit, and who gave the spirit to you. So you can change it. That is your own spirit. So, but you can change the spirit. You can pray very hard and drive the spirit away. Then you get a good spirit to you. As a man, you need to have a male spirit. You don't have to have a female spirit. There's so many people outside there who are men and they have female spirit. Same as a lady. You'll be sitting at your home crying that no man is cherishing, no man loves you, no one comes to you, no one wants to marry you. No. Check about your destiny and check about your spirit. Maybe you are having a male spirit, and the male spirit got jealous. Every man who comes towards you, who approach you, or bringing good things, or coming to bright your future, the spirit will drive the person away.
So are you trying to say there is nothing like a spirit passing by and he saw the lady naked and he got interested, and at a point in time he decided to marry the lady in spirit?
No. Normally the spirit cannot marry you in a spiritual marriage. Do you know what they do when they find out that you are naked? It depends on the time you are.
But let us be straightforward here. You told us not too long ago that there is nothing like spiritual marriage.
That's what
relax.
Yes.
But you made a statement that you can be a male, but within you, the spirit within you can be a female. So jealousy will at a point in time be at play. Therefore,
yes,
the spirit will be jealous when you are a man and you are going for a lady.
Have you ever found yourself in this situation that you are in love with somebody, but you did not open your mouth and tell the person that you are in love with? But whenever you see the person with another man, you'll be feeling bad. You find yourself in that situation before. You are laughing, you see. So
no, don't
let me come.
Relax. No, don't just punch me and go.
No, I'm not punching you.
I wasn't laughing because of the question.
Yes.
But due to something which I don't want to share. Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So you see, that is why some people find themselves in this situation, feeling love about somebody, or like having feeling for somebody, but the person is afraid to tell the person that I love you. She is looking the girl as the class the girl is. They are not in the same class. It's the same thing as you and the spirit is not the same class. So the spirit will get jealous. Not that the spirit is married to you.
But how can the spirit within you be jealous about what you are doing?
Fine.
The spirit is supposed to synchronize with you and work with you concomitantly.
Fine, and help you sometimes. And do you know why? If you don't know your Karima, if you don't know your spirit well, you'll not be giving the spirit what the spirit need. It's not like when you get a female spirit, the spirit will be jealous. You can get a female spirit and the spirit will like you so much. You can just wake up and you can just wake up without even having a persuade from you or even having one coin from you to even survive the daily. And the spirit will even bring something in front of you to even take it and be blessed. You see, so you have to feed the spirit. But if you are not feeding the spirit and the spirit got annoyed, and it is a female spirit, if the spirit is a female spirit, when you get annoyed, if you get annoyed, you start destroying. So that's why I'm saying it will start destroying. So that is why I start that you need to know your Karima first, and you know what you eat and what you don't eat, what the Karima like and what the Karima does not like, and what you give the spirit and what you don't give the spirit. Your spirit may not like cow milk, so whenever you buy cow milk and drink, you see that the spirit will go away from you. And from that moment, if you observe yourself, you'll be facing financial problems. You'll be even facing, your things will be spoiling, and you're facing difficult things at that moment. And there are some moments that you'll not even do anything. Maybe someone, you assume like we are sitting, someone will just come and say, oh, I'm a beggar, I'm begging for food. Then you feel like someone will, oh, just leave her. If you give her the money, he will go and do this, and you feel like dashing her the person. But if you dash the person the money, it may be like the person is a spirit who want to test you and see the kind of person you are. So sometimes when you are sitting and someone can, even if the person is a drunkard, give him the money. You have given him the money in your heart. If you use it to drink or to go and drink, you have no problem for that.
Exclusive interview on television, Sika. My guest is Sika. We talking spiritism, Sika. So now, how do you know that the spirit within me, I'm a man, but the spirit within me is a female?
I usually check. When you call me, I usually check. When you call me, to have the way you follow. When you follow the right way, you give me your name, then I'll check. I use mirror to check.
How is the procedure?
How is the procedure? You have to pay consultation for straight up. You have to pay consultation before I check, because
you use mirror.
I use mirror to check. I use mirror, and I use cowring to check. I can just check and tell you.
So have you checked yours?
Have I checked mine? Yes. This morning when you are about to wake up, your first call was from a man. If I'm lying, you can tell the audience that I'm lying.
Who, me?
Yeah. It was your first call from your phone. It was a man who called you. Yeah, you can even think back.
No, but it can't be a man. Then probably no, it's not a man. I don't remember, but I feel it's my mother, or someone called first. 1, 2, 1, 2. You talk about that one before, but my mom called me. You called as well, but I don't know. Like
who called first?
Yes.
But I'm telling you, after that you can check.
Yes, I will check.
If you know the person, if the person contacts you, you will just check for the person, tell the person what to do, and things will be well. Sometimes it's not like you just approach a spiritualist and tell him that, oh, if I'm searching for work, I don't get work, so I want you to do something spiritual for me. So if I go for and I'll get no. It may be like just a simple saraka.
No, but Sika, how legit is your practice? How you check with the mirror? How legit is it? Is it accurate? How does it work? Is it a spirit that will help you come into conclusion? Yes, or
when I pick the spirit, when I pick the mirror, you give me your name, you give me your mother's name, you give me your father's name. Do you know why I need the two names? You didn't give birth to yourself. It was them who contributed and gave birth to you. You understand? And they hold your spirit. They hold 50% of your spirit. So that's why they said, don't let your mother curse you. Don't let your father curse you. If your father or your mother curse you, it may follows you. So you give me your father's name, your mother's name, and your name. Then I'll use their names. I'll plead with them first. Sometimes it may be like you do something wrong for them. I'll plead with them first. That's why I said if you are entering a house, you need to look for the landlord. I'll plead with them first before I use your name. Then I'll call the spirit. The spirit will talk to me. If you do something wrong, they will tell me this is what you did to your spirit, your own spirit, or this is what is happening in your spirit. So do this and do this. They can tell me to buy this, combine it and do this, or give it to this, and everything will solve for the person. Not about me doing something spiritual for you. Or they may say that, oh fine, this is this person. If you do this. After that, you need to do this kind of spirit work for him, so that it will help him in his life and everything will go successful. Then I'll do it. But if they ask me to do only sadaka for you, I'll tell you. But if they are not responding to me, it means that they are not responding to me. And sometimes it's not about you going for spiritualists. If you are going to follow, you'll be picking spiritualist number. There are some people like that. You pick this spiritualist number, you pick this man number, you pick this person number, and at the end of the day, you call this person, you tell you do this, you do it. Call this person, you tell you do this, you do it. So at the end of the day, you find out locking yourself. So when you lock yourself, and you now brought the problems upon me, it may be difficult for me to solve it.
Okay, Sika, how many gods do you work with?
How many spirits did I work with? Yes. The gods I have. Yes. I have about 6 gods. I have Tufani. I have Jukangba. I have Alizin Pielle. I have Alizin Sevenly and Alizin G.
How did it all started? Was it in the house, or you basically went for them?
No. It was only 2. The Jukangba and the Tufani. The Tufani is a bed. It's a bed. And
which type of bed?
Just a doof, a normal doof. Okay. But since I was a child, I used to see it as a normal doof, white doof. So it was my grandmother who told me that it's not a normal doof. The doof I've been seeing, the doof is in this house for so many years. They also met this doof in the house, and it's a spirit. So whatever have a problem, or if someone is having a problem, I should use it. If I just mention the doof name, talk to the doof, consult, the doof will talk to me in spiritual way. Then I'll know what to solve it. And the Jukangba, I'm talking about the Jukangba. I'm from the royal house. So probably like I may be.
Which one?
Which one? I'm from a royal house from what's the name?
Where you are from, you don't know the name.
Coming. If I didn't differentiate it, you may think, northern region we have the paramount chief, not. But where I'm coming from,
okay.
I usually base in Tamale. That is where I was giving birth to. That is where, but my hometown is not from Tamale.
Which part of Tamale?
Which part of Tamale? I live in Water West in Tamale. So I'm just in town, Tamale town. If you mention my name, there is nobody who doesn't know me in Tamale. You understand? Yes. But where I'm from Patinga. That is where I'm from.
Is it in the northern region?
It's in the northern region.
Around where?
Northern region.
No, like the town. Is it closer to Tamale? Is it closer to?
It's closer to Tamale. From Tamale moving to Gushegu. That is whereby it is between Tamale and Gushegu side. Fine, you can find it that place. So that is where I'm from. And my grandmother lives in Janga. Where? Janga. It's a Mampru that they are from my grandmother there, they are from Mamprusi. So he says a traditional woman who used to worship these things. So from her, I usually got into this. Because normally when we vacate, I just go there. So that is why I just stopped schooling. So whenever when we vacate, I just go there, stay with her.
You stopped schooling?
I stopped schooling.
At which stage?
That was in GSS.
Because of the work you are doing now?
When you are in this, when you feel you have the passion of doing it, whatever you are doing, you stop it and have time for what you are. Yes, that's how it is.
Why is it like that?
Why is it like that? It is not you. If it is naturally, the spirit will just pull you out.
Are you okay in life?
I'm okay. Whatever I want.
Do you sleep?
I sleep. Whatever I want, I do. I sleep a lot.
What are some of the challenges as a young, nice man taking this challenge to help people as a spiritualist? What are some of the challenges?
It's a Sika. There are so many challenges in this. As I already told you, there are some people that you cannot even help, no matter how your powers is. So when they confront you and you are a good person for your own good and you are not going to lie, when you check, that is why I say if I check, I may not see your results. I'll just tell you that your case is difficult for me. If I
you will be frank and say it.
Yes. Because if I'm not frank and say it and I feel like maybe you have enough money to give me, and I feel like no, because you have enough money to give me, I should not tell you the actual truth. I may find out hating myself. But what I'm using to do, they cannot kill me, they cannot beat me. But someone will come back behind for help, and nothing is going to work for me. That means I have used their names to deceive. So my punishment is that they will not work for me.
But you see, you've brought up a discussion which I'm interested. I want to ask further questions. Now, why are some so-called spiritualists confidence tricksters? They will say, have this, they will not do it for you, and they claim to have gods. Why is their gods not punishing them? Or it's all lie, like they don't have any gods?
Sometimes it's two options. And the first option is that maybe what the person is holding, I can be holding something like this and there's nothing in it. The person just created it. He used his own mind. He just created the gods. Then you see the gods plenty without even one of it working in the shrine. But you can see the person having a ghost and the ghost will not work. Common do have to even come and talk to him that he cannot even do one. Common to solve someone's problem, to even go and they will give him appointment he cannot do.
No, but talking to dwarf is common, eh?
For that one is common. For that one is common. If you are in the shrine and someone come you want, you can call them. If you have natural powers, which you are born in with the powers, you can call them to come. And they will just talk to the person. And do you know why you know? We have two differences. When the dwarf come, and you want the problem to be solved, you can call them when they come and you want the person to know what you are doing. Call them. I don't know the kind of language you speak. I don't know the type you are. When I call them, I'll greet them and tell them to talk to you. Any tribe you respond, they will respond to you. Any tribe in the world, they respond. But not for me to talk to them in my local language, then translate it to you. You understand?
So, for instance, if someone comes to your end and the person wants to talk to your dwarf, you are saying for the person to know what you are doing is legit, the dwarf should supposed to speak the language that okay. So if I'm from South Africa and I speak Xhosa, and the dwarf is supposed to speak Xhosa.
If you greet them, they will respond to you Xhosa. Any language you brought, if you speak French, they will respond to you French. If you speak English, they will respond to you in English. Any language you give to them, they will speak.
So
they are spirit. So they have to speak. But if your spirit cannot speak any language in the world, then that means they are not a spirit. You created them. And you see, and someone, it may be like he came for you to just give him something like, I need something I'll be using, like, if I need like 10 cedis, I'll just go in the spirit to give him, then you give him. So you feel like whenever, if you are there, and he mentioned and put his hand, you take 10 cedis. So for you, you conclude that the person is very powerful. Because how did he charm these 10 cedis? So it may be like, what I give to him is like 10 cedis he can remove daily. So he can brought it here and use it as, and people will see and say that he has powers. No. If you are going for powers, that is what, if you go and take this something, like if you go to spiritualists, you take main powers from them. You don't take the main gods. We have our own gods, and the gods, even if you pay me the whole world money, I cannot pick it up. As I told you that the spirit in the house, when I was born, my grandmother just told me that this spirit is been there since we were even born. So how can I pick the spirit and sell for you? So if you are facing your problem, I'll just give it to it. But if you tell me that I should give you the spirit, I cannot give you the spirit. You understand? But I will tell you that this spirit is doing this, it can do this, it can do it. So you also go to the house and just go to the market, buy a dove and put it inside your shrine. Then tell the spirit, this is the dove, it's a spirit, it does this. So it means it's not working. So if someone approach you with his problems, you find out lying to the person. Or you go and seek for help. You can be going for sick and you can come to me and I'll give you this. Like this one, if you have this one, no one can attack you spiritually. Even if they use gun, cutlass, knife on you, it won't even enter. This, you see it. So I can give it to you. If I give it to you, I can even go home to prepare another one. If I give it to you, it does not mean that if you give it to someone and the person will wear it, it will be working for the person. Because it's your name that I use to do the work. So if I give it to you, then you go for another place, they give you something. If you gather it, you see that it will plenty, then you put it around in your room, one side, and said you have a shrine. Not knowing that what you put there is for your own good, for your own protection, but it cannot help people. So that is why many people appeared and they can't help.
But they can help themselves.
They can help themselves, but they cannot help anybody. So you can see someone on different, you can see people on different, they can display it. But if the people contact them, they cannot deliver. That is just the main problem. And this truth is very hard to speak.
So they basically went and collected something for themselves.
To protect
but
themselves.
so it can help them, but it cannot solve a different person's problem.
It cannot solve a different person's problem because he's not a spiritualist. It's not a helper. You understand? But
he went for protection. He went for something.
Yes. So you went for protection. They give you does not mean like you can help people. We have a destiny helper, as I am. Why the destiny helper? That is why I said you need to know your Karima. You need to know your destiny before you go in for anything you are going in for.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. I have 2 wives.
Wow.
3 kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How old is your last born?
My last born. My last one is 3 years old.
3 years old. Your last born. The last born.
The last one is 3 years old.
Okay. I'm Sika. My guest is Sika. Sika is my guest, and we've been talking spiritism, of course. Sika, finally, what do you have to say to the people watching right now? Take the microphone.
Yes, I know Namikano. We are seeing any one. Opese obi nye dwuma ma wo. Opese obi nye dwuma ma wo. Odie masa nipa no time na tie de nipa no ka no. Ansa na wa take decision akọ nipa no ho. Enye obia na ebeba ha se obeboa se ebeboa. Na enye obia na ho se any platform oba se obetima aboa wa bra fase bra na me yese ma wo. Enye obia na betima aboa wo. You was spiritualist, you was spiritual helper. So that is why when you are in life, and God give you a position that you are like president or something, you have followers. That is why the chief even have covenant and do stuffs. So he used to send them for runs. So it does not mean that if he's sending them for runs, they can even help people. No. Make sure you contact the right person and your problem will be solved.
Okay.
You understand? If you contact me, what problem you have, we may not enter about your problem you are facing. But if you contact me, if I can solve it, I'll tell you. Is it financial, anything? Spiritually, if the problem is a spiritual problem, just contact me. Pick my numbers. When you contact me, inshallah, everything will be done.
Sika, thank you very much. I will be glad having you on the show again.
Okay, inshallah, I'll be back here.
Okay, I'm CK. For the respect, subscribe to Television CK for your exclusive interviews. Sha we Accra.